Shalom, Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem B'Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elder came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect. Tabernacle of David, I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. All right, we're going to start right here. Let's get a little understanding on why these things are coming to pass, all right? So this is Exodus 15:3, and this is talking about the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, all right? His son's name is Yahushua, all right? Meaning he is the Savior. The Most High Yahweh, his name means he that is, or he to be, he that exists, all right? So this is Exodus 15:3 in the King James. The Lord Yahweh is a man of war. The Most High created war. He's about it. All right? Yahweh is his name. Okay? Now let's look at some of these other versions. The Lord is a warrior. He's about that war. All right? And he uses wars for specific, outcomes and different situations and different meanings, right? Like when he took down Pharaoh. He made Pharaoh go to war with the Most High, which sounds crazy, but that's what he did. Why did he do that? First, he raised Pharaoh up and made him famous throughout the world. And the Egyptian Empire was famous throughout the known world. And then he took his ass down to show his power and to make his name known. The name Yahweh. All right? Let's see. Let's read a couple. Right here. New Living Translation. The Lord is a word. It says Yahweh. That's not his name. His name is Yahweh. So they're not going to say the name because it's treacherous to the heathen. Okay. So they're going to try to lead you astray. It's not Yahweh. It's Yahweh is his name. All right, let's go down here. Right? Aramaic. The Lord Yahweh, not Jehovah, Yahweh, the mighty man and the warrior. Lord Yahweh is his name. All right? So he's about that war. Okay? Yahweh is a man of battle. Yahweh is his name. All right? So the Most High created everything through his son, Yahushua, including war, including the weapons of war, including those nukes. All right? Now, let's read from the top, Exodus 15:1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. This is talking about what happened to Pharaoh in that war. Okay? The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea, the Red Sea, when he parted it. Right? Where's that at? Let me get that real quick. Okay? This is a classic. This is a picture of a classic ambush. There's Yahushua, right, in his war chariot, and he's setting up the ambush. Moses walks through the Red Sea with the children of Israel, and who follows him? Well, Pharaoh and his army. And then what happened? The ambush. The trap is set there in the strike zone, and boom, okay? The Most High created war, right? Well, let's read on. The Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation, my fathers, God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host, meaning his army, hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains are also drowned in the Red Sea. Right? The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, who is his right hand? Yahushua. Who sits at the right hand of God? His son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His name is Yahweh. That's him. He was there. Okay? Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. There he is. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces the enemy. Okay? Let's get that. Sit thou. Sit thou at my right hand. Who is this? Matthew. You know who's being spoken of. What was that? Salaki. 22 and 44. Who's being spoken of right here? Let's start at 41. Whose son is the Hamashiach, the anointed? While the Pharisees were gathered together, Yahushua asked them, saying, what think ye of Christ? Whose son is he? They say unto him, the son of David. He saith unto them, how then doth David in spirit call him Lord, saying, listen, okay, who are we talking about? Yahushua. The Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool. This is God saying to his son, right? Who are we talking about? Whose son is he? We're talking about the Most High, his son, said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand. Who is the right hand of God? His son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This is what I'm getting at. This right here, this is something different. I'm not going into that. I'm going into who his right hand is. Till I make thine enemies thy footstool. Now let's go back to Exodus. All right? Thy right hand, O Lord. Who is that? Who is his right hand? His son is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord. O Lord is talking about Yahweh. His right hand is talking about his son. Okay? They're both warriors. Look at that war chariot right there. All right, so now what is going on in this World War III? Isn't this about World War III? First, let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. This is God, right? Who's the king? Vladimir Putin is the king. Volodymyr Zelensky is the king of Ukraine for the moment, right? Joe Biden is the king of Babylon at the moment, all right? So this is saying the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Well, what is the king's heart referring to? Right? The king's heart, your heart is a muscle that pumps blood in the center of in the left-hand side of your chest. When it says your heart in this Bible, it's talking about your mind. All right? Your mind. Okay? Good News Translation. The Lord controls the mind of a king as easily as he directs the course of a stream. So, what is Vladimir Putin doing? Why is he going against the status quo? Why is he fighting against the New World Order that he's a part of? Why? Because God is the king of all MK Ultra. What does this say? Mind what? Control. Mind control. Who's the king of all mind control? Do you know that MK Ultra is a weapon of war brought about by the Nazis? Well, guess who the king of war is? Yahweh. Okay. Who created mind control? Yahweh. He's the king of it. Yeah, he gave it to the Nazis. He gave them some weapons and some technology. The V2, Werner von Braun, and brought them over here to continue their work, and now they're under something called NASA. Okay? Yeah, he gave, but he didn't give them what they need to overcome the Lord. All right, so now what is the Most High doing? All right, let's go to Joel. He's forming World War III. All right. Start at the King James. All right. This is what Yahweh, God, is doing. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Well, let's look at that in the NLT. God said, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And what does Jehoshaphat mean? Yahweh Shaphat. Shaphat means judgment. Yahweh is the name of the Most High. The Most High's judgment. Why? There will I judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, for dividing up my land. So just like he did right here with this war tactic called an ambush, what is he doing? He's setting up an ambush. I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat, just like he did Pharaoh right here. I will gather them right into the strike zone. Then what is he going to do? There will I judge them. There will I put them on trial for what they did. Right? I will enter into judgment. What does it mean to enter into judgment? Okay? And will plead with them. It sounds like a courtroom, does it not? Well, what's their punishment? Enter into judgment. Enter into judgment. What does it mean to be judged? Well, I'm going to destroy. He judged Pharaoh. Right? Execute. Right? I will gather all the nations and bring them, these are the armies of the nations, and bring them down to the valley of my judgment and will execute. What does it mean to execute? I will execute judgment upon them there. What does that mean? Okay? And I will bring charges against those nations. Okay? There will I judge them for all they have done to my people. I will set out my case against them there. He's going to destroy them. Okay? Just like he did Pharaoh. Oh, he's not going to do. What did he do to Pharaoh? Execute judgment. He executed judgment on Pharaoh. For what? Why did he do this? Why did he kill Pharaoh like that? Well, what were the children of Israel doing in Egypt before he said, let my people go? And Pharaoh wouldn't let them go. Finally, he let them go. What was he doing to them in Egypt? Well, he had them as slaves. He was beating them doing the same thing. This is the same thing going on right now. I will gather all the armies of the world in the valley of Jehoshaphat. I will gather the nations. Okay? The nations have to be punished for what they did to the children of Israel. And we could go into it. We could get some visuals. All right? What did they do to the children of Israel? Well, these are some of the things. All right? Hey, here's some of them. Here's some of them. What'd you do? Okay? Here's some of the things that you did to the children that you have to be punished for. And I know you don't like it. I know the truth is, don't speak. Don't tell me because it hurts. Right? Like your boy Don't Speak News. These are some of the things. Look, slaves. All right? This is why God is bringing World War III. Why? Well, let's get it. I will gather the armies of the world. Let's get it. Gather the armies of the world into the valley of God's judgment. There will I judge them, execute judgment for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land. They threw dice to decide which of my people would be their slaves. Do we got to go back and do the whole thing? We got to do it, yeah. Well, we got to get some understanding. Okay? Let's get the understanding on what the hell is going on. They decided which of my people. Okay? It is what it is. This is what's going on. Let's know what's going on. Yeah, you wish that this wasn't what was going on. They threw dice to decide which of my people would be their slave. They traded boys to obtain prostitutes and sold girls for enough wine to get drunk. Sold. All right? Hey, it is what it is. Okay? To be sold. To be sold. To be sold. Slaves to be sold. Slaves to be sold. You got to pay for what you did. Right? But I will bring them back from all the places to which you sold them, including North America, and will pay you back for everything you have done. What's the judgment? Payback. There will I judge them. Payback. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the people of Arabia, a nation far away. Who is Judah? Here's Judah. The Jews. Where are the Jews? There's the Jews. You know, like Jesus, Yahushua the Jew, who you hung, right? Let's get that. 5 and 30. Let's get that. What happened to Jesus? Let's see. Acts 5 and 30. The God of our fathers raised up who? Jesus. His name is Yahushua, whom ye slew and hanged on a cross. Cross. Right? Wait a minute. Who gets hung on trees? Jesus. Jesus, what did you do? Oh my goodness, you got to pay for everything you did. You see how the numbers add up here? Look. but I will bring them back from all the places to which you sold them, and I will pay you back for everything you have done. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah. That's the opposite of what you did. That's the payback. Letting you know. See how the story comes alive? Okay? See how the story comes alive suddenly? I will sell your children to the people of Judah, meaning I'm going to do the opposite. These are the Jews that you sold into slavery. See how they switched the name up? Negroes. Right? Now, colored. We're going to call you everything except for what you are. These are God's chosen people. Where's the yoke of iron? Yoke of iron. And he shall put a yoke of iron. What does Deuteronomy 28 and 48 say? Look at, where's Kunta? Let's get Kunta. Look at that. Look at that yoke. It's an iron yoke. Yeah. Let's get that real quick. Let's get 48. Where's that yoke at? How do you identify God's chosen people? Well, through the curses that they went through. Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Who did God send against us? Our enemies. In hunger and thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he, who's he? Your enemy, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee. And there you have it. There's God's chosen people. They're the Jews with that yoke of iron. All right? Now, that's what's going on. God's gathering the nations. To do what? To destroy them. Revelation 19. Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies, including Vlodomor, gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse. They're going to try to fight against God again. Who? All the armies of the world are going to try to fight against God like Pharaoh did and got his ass whooped. All right, so now that we've established that, let's look into World War III and see how far we're coming. All right. This is Military and Foreign Affairs Network, May 6th today. Russia-Ukraine War, Day 72. We'll watch a little bit of this. We'll go ahead and close it up.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we are continuing our coverage of the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. And first thing on our agenda today is the possibility, the report, the rumor that another Russian warship, yes, an actual warship this time, not a patrol boat, may have been, in fact, hit by Ukrainian Neptune anti-ship missile systems.
That's huge. Does that sound like war to you? Sound like World War II. That's huge. So basically what he's saying is this war is escalating. Are they sinking ships? Oh, shit. Tit for tat is about to jump off.
It's being reported. It is not being confirmed by the Kremlin nor the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense as of yet. But somewhere within the vicinity south of Odessa, It is being reported that a Grigorovich class frigate, the Stephen, the Stefan Makarov frigate, based on the Grigorovich line of frigates produced by Russia, and this is not a old warship. This vessel was commissioned in 2017.
Woo!
So if we look at this from the premise that the vessel was hit by Ukrainian missiles, that should be a great concern.
Well, here we are. Remember that game we used to play Battlefield? You sunk my battleship. Hey, it's on and cracking. All right, so if you want to watch the rest of that, 17 minutes long. It's Military and Foreign Affairs Network, Russia-Ukraine War, Day 72. It's going down, folks. Folks, it's going down, folks. Let's get let's go down here. This is Joel 3 and 9. Let's get the KJV. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Here's what we see going on right now. World War III. Get this and get out. They haven't proclaimed it yet, but what's today? The 6th? They say that on the 9th, Vlad is going to declare, officially make a declaration of war on that special date, May 9th. Is it May 9th? All right. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. That second woe is talking about World War II. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and few sisters. And with that, we're going to say shalom.